the second kingdom, that is the Protista. Protista, this kingdom, main salient features of this kingdom is they are unicellular. First character, they are unicellular. They are body made by single cells. But in sometimes, single cell may aggregate to form a colony. Some members show a colony called plasmodium. Those plasmodium found in favorable condition, particularly found in slime mold. Second is that most of them have cell wall and few are without cell wall. Cell membrane present, few having cell wall. Third, most important character is they are eukaryotic. That means fully formed nucleus. That is, a nucleus comprise 4 parts. First is the outer covering nuclear membrane. These are nuclear pores, nuclear membrane, nuclear pore. These inner portion of the nucleus contain nuclear lamina, and then the most important features present in the thread-like chromatin materials that contains DNA and contains all genes that regulate its character as well as the character of the total cell. And they also contain one important part that contains nucleolus. It also contains fibrillar and granular zones. This type of organized nucleus is found in Protista. Some members are photosynthetic, some cause disease, some harmful to organism, and some can produce their food. These are the more or less common characters. This kingdom contains several divisions. First division is the desmid, or called chrysophyta. Second member is glinophyta. Desmid is the most important predominant phytoplankton found in the sea. Most predominant phytoplankton, euglinophyta. The eu contains euglina. Then slime mold. Fourth, protozoa. These protozoa again divided into several classes. That is the amoeboid. They shows amoeboid type movement, and they contain pseudopodia, ciliated, flagellated, and sporozoa. Amoeboid protozoa, example that these are more or less 4 important class. Desmit, golden algae. This is also called golden algae. Golden algae. Their body made by silica containing cell wall, and these are structured, this type of such structure found in desmit. These are the diatom, example diatom, and their body made by silica, and this form silicaceous earth. Diatom is the cell wall made by silica. Then the Euglyphyta. It is the most predominant phytoplankton, mainly plankton in ocean. Then Euglyphyta. Euglyphyta is a member that show very important character. They are motile. Euglyphyta is motile, and they have this type of 2 flagella and photosynthetic pigment present here. Euglyphyta, they are motile, and then the slant they are covering made by pellicle. Then the slime mold. This is the organism that have cell wall. In some favorable condition, several cells are grouped together, form the plasmodium, and they are saprophytic but eukaryotic. Then the protozoa. Protozoa are different types. When we consider protozoa, they are amoeboid protozoa. These are the amoeboid protozoa. Amoeba, entamoeba, example amoeba or entamoeba. Then ciliated protozoa. Ciliated protozoa is the sleeper animalcule. It is also called it is also the paramecium, and its body covered by many small cilia by which it can move, locomotory organ, as well as the inner cavity is called buccal cavity, and it also lined by cilia. And this is called, and it is contain macronucleus and micronucleus. Their body also contain contractile vacuole. Then the flagellated protozoa. Flagellated protozoa found in, this is a paramecium. Paramecium, this is the ciliated. Then amoeboid paramecium ciliated is the amoeba or entamoeba, and then the flagellated protozoa is the trypanosoma. It was trypanosoma, and these cause African sleeping sickness, trypanosoma. It has contained 2 long whiplash flagella. And the sporozoa, in some these animals contain some resting stage, sporozoid stage, particularly found in Plasmodium, that cause malaria. These are the more or less some important class and some salient features of Protista. Then we study about fungi. The kingdom member is the fungi. Fungi. Kingdom Protista, the first division is, this is the division, is fungi. What are the characteristic features of fungi? Most of the fungi, first character, most of them are saprophyte. Saprophyte. That means they absorb dead organic matter. They absorb dead organic matter as nutrition. They grow in dead organic matter. Second character, they have some common. They are also eukaryotic and body made by hyphae, filamentous. These hyphae are interconnected. When they are interconnected, they form mycelium. That means most of the fungi, this is the fungi, most of the fungi are eukaryotic, and the hyphae may seen sometimes the hyphae became accepted, and in this condition they contain many nucleus, multinucleate in some members, a multinucleate filamentous body. Their reproduction, sometimes most of the reproductive fruit body, some members form fruit body. Their reproduction, character number 4, sexual and asexual mode of reproduction found. Some plants do not have specific type of sexual stage, and these class are grouped into a special group. This is called Deuteromycetes. Some very few member, one or two member are unicellular in the filamentous. Some are unicellular, found in yeast. Their cell wall, all of their body made by multicellular organization, and this is branch filamentous, and the cell is covered by cell wall. Cell is covered by cell wall, and this cell wall made by chitin. These are the more or less important characteristics of fungi. It is the third member, and it is the second kingdom. These fungi are classified into several class. Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes, and Deuteromycetes. These are the 4 classes. Bread mold, Phycomycetes, the example of the bread mold is the Rhizopus. Rhizopus is the example of the Phycomycetes. Ascomycetes, Penicillium. Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes, Agaricus. Agaricus. And Deuteromycetes, this is the Trichoderma. These are the some members of this phylum, some genus of the different 4 classes. That is the Rhizopus. When we fruit body of the Rhizopus, we see it along the hyphae grows upward, forming a ball-like structure, and in the surface of the ball-like structure, it contains many spores. This is the characteristics of Rhizopus. Penicillium, when we consider the structure, reproductive part of the penicillium, suppose this is the hyphae. Hyphae contains several branch structures, and these branch structures are separated and forming this type of spores. This is the penicillium. This is the Rhizopus. This is penicillium. Then we consider the structure Agaricus. Agaricus will have a complex fruit body. This is the lower structure, and this is their stalk, grow in the cow dung, and there is some remnant part, and here also a remnant part is observed, and some gill-like structures are present at the underneath of this umbrella-like structure. In this area, the spores are developed. The spores are basidiospores. Basidiospores. This is the Agaricus. And 4th member is the Trichoderma. It has no specific sexual reproductive structures. Ascomycetes, the main sexual spores of Ascomycetes is within the ascar, ascospores. Ascospores are formed. And Basidiomycetes contains sexual pores, basidiospores. And here no sexual spores. And here the oospore is found. Here no sexual spores. Ascospores produce a long filamentous structure within which 8 ascocarp, within which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ascospores are formed endogenously. And in Basidiomycetes, 4 spores are formed by some protrusions and hang with it, and these spores are produced externally. These are basidiospores. And these are the ascospores. These are the more or less some characters and examples of fungi. Next class, I shall discuss about Plantae, the kingdom, most broad-based dominating kingdom